Here's a thought for today. It's March 16th, and if today is your birthday, you share your birthday with game show host Chuck Woolery. Now, before Pat Sajak came along, Chuck Woolery was the host of Wheel of Fortune. And I enjoy watching game shows. I think everybody's got a favorite game show. Jeopardy is one of my favorites. And I think it'd be interesting in the comments if you put down your favorite game show, so you can kind of see who's the real favorite here. And one thing I think about, though, about game show hosts is that there's a lot of similarities about game show hosts and business leaders. They share a lot of the same traits. And I think as business leaders, we can learn a lot from watching game show hosts. With game show hosts, they've got to have clear communication. They have to be able to lay out the rules so that the contestants and the viewers understand what's going on and that they don't get confused. And then there's energy and enthusiasm. I mean, game shows thrive on energy. For the host, you've got to celebrate big wins, and you've got to make reveals very, very suspenseful. And you've got to keep the pace of the game going because with commercials, most game shows, they're probably only 20 minutes. So it's important to keep moving things along. And you've also got to have empathy. You notice those times when the contestants are nervous and the game show host tries to help them get over their nervousness. They put themselves in their shoes and they help them along in the game so that they can keep it moving. And sometimes they have to use some humor to not also embarrass the contestant. You've probably had similar situations with your employees. And the final one is authority and fairness. In the end, the game show host, they're the referee. They've got to make decisions with confidence, and they've got to settle disputes smoothly. And that helps them gain the trust of the players and the viewers. It's kind of how like a business leader has to be the final referee and gain the trust of your employees, your customers, your vendors. So think about that as we're in 2026. Sometimes if you're struggling, think of watching some game shows. Maybe that'll lighten things up for you a little bit, and you'll learn how being a game show host is not that different from how you walk into the office as a business leader. Now go make something happen.